Genocide and the Holocaust was a repulsive and appalling part of the world's past. Our goal is to inform you about the tragedies that occurred. Around 11 to 17 million people were killed, 6 million were Jews, and 1/4 of that 6 million were young children under 15 years old. All were innocent.
They were burned, struck with disease, shot, gassed, experimented on, starved, and many faced slow and agonizing deaths. The survivors of this horrible event are still left with numbers tattooed on their arm, a constant reminder of the pain they endured. The people who weren't as lucky as the survivors had their bodies thrown in a ditch.
Luckily, today after World War II, these people are safe, but are left with a reminder of their dark past.
I'm here today with Anne Steinberg, a survivor of the Holocaust. Anne, how did you accept your fears at the concentration camps?
Well, we were so cold and so hungry and abused, we couldn't really feel fear anymore. All we cared about was surviving as long as we could and going home.
What were the conditions like in the concentration camps?
We were issued a sad excuse of food. At most, it was 1/4 of a loaf of bread to last 3 days in watery soup. Sometimes the small amount of bread we had turned out to be infested with lice, and if you were desperate enough for food and ate it, you would become very ill. Our uniforms were made of denim and froze if they reached low temperatures, which was common. Hundreds of prisoners were stuffed in a small room only meant for 50 at the most. We had makeshift beds of straw that, with the constant wear, deteriorated to almost nothing. We were miserable at best.
What kind of injuries did you face?
The Germans did everything they could to take away our humanity. They made us feel less than dogs there. I witnessed many brutal beatings of children and the elderly. Random people were stabbed, shot, gassed, burned, just about any effective punishment they could give us to make us endure pain and disintegrate our soul. Several times I was unfairly beat with canes and metal rods because I wasn't working fast enough. I would have been happier dead.
We did our part, now you do your part. Learn more about genocide and the Holocaust. Forget them now.